We're back. Oh, that's right. We're in Cameron.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
I completely forgot that. Dang it. That. Huh. Go check. That shooting star. That's great. Okay. Probably work. Okay. How far did he go? Why do I have a... What the hell? Hey, give me the better one. What the hell? Picked up. Oh, is it the mirror? Okay. Never mind. Oh, there's his horse.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal.
Why do you hate Roach then every time?
Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Probably. Anything? Nope.
Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting.
Oh, the goat's probably to bait the tail. That is.
Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Those are very stinky. There. Before it even began.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
This one.
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
What's up, Eskel?
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Alright, alright.
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky if I were you.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going.
Oh, shut up.
Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
Oh, we got the forktail.
There it is.
I see it.
Picked a bad day to leave its nest. We can handle this.
There we go.
Come on.
Damn it! It's taking off! Hit the wings!
Come back.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. Purebred pet. He'll be fine. I told you how I got it.
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost night. Dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find. All that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
You're just jealous.
Yeah, but I love Roach.
The old hen she cackled on the fence. The old hen she cackled, and she ain't cackled since.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
They Shouldn't be too difficult. Just in case. Pass it, probably. It's considered a wyvern. Pretty sure. Oop, there we go. Oops, I missed.
Ugly bastard.
Come here. Come here. There we go.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Okay, getting fork-tailed spinal fluid.
Gonna tell me which side of the knife to cut with next?
The sharp one. Come on, hurry up.
Make me do all the damn work. Gotta make sure there's nothing interesting in here. Yeah, a little storage. Roach, what are you doing here?
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Care Moorhen wins!
Giddy up.
Come on! Jesus Christ.
Time to end this.
Nope, 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 nope. Gotta do dirty tactics to get my stamina back up. Oh my god, I can't see shit. Please, I need the cat to wear off.
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame
Oh,
her
your
shoes.
saddle kept sliding. You know what that sounds like? Bad
But
horsemanship.
one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Come on. Not gonna take anything from you. Buy me around sometime and we'll call it good.
Done deal.
Saddle kept sliding tells me you didn't check your girth before you got on your horse. That is like rule number 1. What's wrong with you? You've been riding horses this long and you don't know how to check the girth? You make that mistake once and you never make it again. Because you will end up upside down. And on the ground. Honestly, also, there's not much you can do if your saddle starts sliding, so that's a lame excuse anyway, because, like, you would have been on the ground if that was the case. You would have been long behind, because you would have had to take your saddle off and put it back on, and then cinch it properly. Because if that saddle starts sliding, you're basically just gonna tip over. There's not much you can do to stop it. Because it's heavy enough that it tip in one direction.
No reaction to dimeridium.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few, hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edirn, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
No offense, but why all the construction?
So the roof tiles don't drop on our heads?
Roof tiles usually fall from the roof. You're putting up walls, rebuilding the fortress. For 3 people. Why?
Because I remember how it was, Wolf. Before the massacre. We were 20, and that's just teachers. As for candidates, I can't turn back the clock, I know. But I refuse to just sit and stare at these ruins.
Problem is, you
See
don't
you
have
later,
any
Vesemir.
candidates. Or very few of them. Stashing.
Look.
Impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking. But I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat.
This time I don't have to do anything.
Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears.
If you can't tell what it is.
And an earring.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on. Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to
Yummy.
give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
We're also broken
her
up.
loss.
Everybody keeps forgetting.
Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
No, that's easy blood.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
I mean, if he's 110 years old.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one.
Yeah, exactly.
Experienced.
It's like just been around long enough.
It'd be nice to figure
not
out a way
Ekmar,
to determine a
Catacan.
Catacan's age
Same,
based on
they're
its
vampires.
tracks.
It's
Avoid
same
running across
species,
one like
kind
this
of.
unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
They're very similar. I mean, that's basically yeah. In fact, if there's no cat, like, yeah, a catacan is literally considered that, unless. They've got longer. That's so weird. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't show up until we actually experience one, because, like, I've definitely had it where they show up, like, you know, like this, right? Or, that's what a Heim actually looks like, hold on. Where they look like this. And so it's like, there should be a catacan here. But apparently not. They look very similar to Ekman, though. If you look at their faces. Yeah, they even have the same horns.
Look at the fire.
Can we talk?
What about?
Good question.
You haven't changed a lick.
That disappointment I hear?
No. Surprise, maybe. Most grow gentler with age. Seems you're growing pricklier.
Mom always said I was different.
Had some other adjectives in mind, but different'll do.
Also, I would disagree. There's definitely people who get
See you
pricklier as
later.
they get older.
Yeah,
That's
take care.
definitely a thing. All the way up.
God damn it! You piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Damned crystal!
Uh-oh, she pissed.
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Wait, you think we don't want, like... Oh, I'll explain everything later. Why? Why not just tell us now? You know, like...
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me
Already
fork-tail
done.
spinal
We're
fluid.
already done.
The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up. In rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
First off, stop pouting. Second, no, it's no secret. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge,
So I was like,
Elven
sounds
Sage.
familiar.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not-so-sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
Odd. Oh, everyone's so pissy.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potesta Quisitor.
Potesta quiz.
Potesta Quisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
That's exactly
Spare
what I
me
was
your
thinking,
juvenile wit,
honestly.
please. Well, what are you waiting for?
I was like, oh, grasp it firmly, huh? Firmly grasp it. It's already in my pocket.
Nothing here.
It's the Red Dead quest all over again. It's always with electric. This time I'm hoping not to get electrocuted. Game developers sure love this one type of quest. Water dowsing, the game. Oh, it's something we have? Necronomicon? Hear it. I genuinely can't tell.
Oh, got a signal.
Do we? I genuinely cannot tell what is different.
Signal's growing stronger.
Okay.
Can't be far now.
So,
Is it
Jennifer found a volunteer
gonna
to
be
walk around with
the
that
actual,
chirping
actually the
stick
guy?
after
Oh.
all.
Shh. Can we talk? I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek.
I was like,
Seen her?
is it him? But apparently,
How can I help you? You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental
what are we doing?
constructs? So do I.
Okay, now we're just having.
So long. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Okay, if it's not.
Look at the fire.
Mounted witchering just never took off.
Oops.
Aha. Getting
Over
warmer.
here is in the chest.
Warmer.
Nope.
Hot.
Okay, it sounds like it's like right here.
Interesting. Not afraid of silver.
Mounted witchering just never took off.
Sure, that's referencing something that's outside, because that makes no sense.
Ah, there you are.
Oh.
Aha. Getting warmer.
There we
Warmer.
go. Jesus.
Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
It's annoying how big this place is. It's like, oh my god.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Lambert's an idiot.
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid.
Well, I think he's kind of stupid.
Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Yeah, I broke up with her.
Didn't you just
for
say you
this.
trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Ithne Iachus.
It's impressive that they can memorize that, because the hell.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes. In legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensavern. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Okay.
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it, but do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Basically, if Ciri's
Wouldn't
gonna be the end
count
of the
on
world
it.
or not.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
Not an asshole.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
Hey, we leveled up.
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Escort, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that.
Everyone's like, are you kidding me?
Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
As we just eat raw
Yen,
cheese.
we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Ugh. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush! I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out, it
I know
wasn't a
highway
giant,
is referring
just a fat
to just
forest
like
troll
the high
and a group
road
of bandits were
basically, but it
ambushing
is very
convoys.
funny to
What
have
did
the
you do?
concept of a
Killed
highway.
the bandits to keep the road safe.
in
Then
The
I killed the
Witcher.
troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul mourned that
And it-
troll's passing.
This
Let's
is
raise
why
a mug to his memory. The least we can do.
I don't like Lambert. I mean, we already experienced him basically just being like, no, our job is just to kill trolls and like monsters like that without thinking. And in this case, it's like the equivalent of him basically being like, well, it'd be like him moving to, or going to Florida and basically be like, well, I'm gonna kill every single alligator I see because they can be dangerous and they're a nuisance to me and to the people around me, but I'm gonna kill every single one of them because I don't care that they have any sort of part of the ecosystem. It's like it or not, ever since the conjunction of the spheres, they are part of your ecosystem. So yes, sleeping, eating roots and sleeping in ditches is what they do, but guess what? That's apparently the role they have to play in the ecosystem. So fuck you, Lambert.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together.
Trolls are just doing
Tell
what
us
they
how you
do.
nabbed him.
A catacan. Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Because he bathed.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
We broke up.
we're
Don't
thrilled
act
for
like
you.
that.
But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
We're just gonna.
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You fucking what?
Ooh.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
Except
I'd be the
Vesemir
last
keeps trying to
suggest
rebuild
you
the
start
place.
producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
Why? Oh, that's right. I'm going to the kitchen.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Yes, Mom.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
So we're hitting potions and alcohol just straight. It'll be green by the day. Oh my god.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
You can breathe easy. Yen and I, we're not a couple, and we won't ever be one.
Oh, there we go.
Explains why the Sorceress Superior was so damn silky.
Lambert.
About time I had some, like,
Sorry, Geralt. That was,
like, just,
insensitive.
no, we're not
didn't
this.
know.
Finally.
You wanna talk about it?
No. I want a drink.
Doable. Definitely doable.
I was gonna say, I'm sure it takes a lot to get Witcher drunk.
Colder than up an ice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
the casualty of which he said, gotta go drain the dragon is very funny to me.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, youngins. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
What fun are we gonna?
Come on. Let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
Oh, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, "I've never," and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next
They're
guest.
playing Never
Sounds
Have I
great.
Ever.
You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
I mean, not that I know of.
How about that? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns.
Same.
Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
I don't know. We'll have fun with this one, I guess. Sure, why not? We're gonna do a Red Dead reference at this point.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
How do I get to pick? Oh.
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Oh.
Right, man. Let's
Hey,
end
I'm
on
not
that.
talking up to
Also,
another
I'll
reason
never be
why
able to look
Lambert's
you
a
in the eyes
fucking
again.
douche.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen.
To get food.
It's that way, right?
The cadence of drunk Geralt is very funny to me. I don't like either of these options. Have you guys I mean, no. He's just an asshole to everybody. But I also don't want to say that I like him.
Lambert, listen, you got a problem with me?
Me? What? Why would you say that?
Well, just seems that way. You know, you're a little like my little brother. Dumb and annoying, but a brother.
Geralt, damn it! You're gonna make me cry. Come here! Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskel?
Oh my god, it's exactly like the Red Dead mission. Now,
We gotta look around.
now we gotta look
This is a
around.
job.
Lenny!
For Vesemir!
Lenny!
Take that hat off.
Lenny, my
Where's
boy!
that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager.
Lenny!
Come then, to the rescue!
Lenny! It's literally that.
Esco,
you
you drunk! Get out of
You
here!
see
Spilled
my,
some wine and crawled through it.
see my friend
Had to kneel down
anywhere?
to see that?
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Lenny, there you are. What? No, I ain't Lenny.
Esco!
Eskel!
Goddamn, dude.
Eskel, chop, chop.
Lenny!
Esco!
Lenny, why you gotta go all the way outside?
Eskel. Eskel, chop, chop.
Why you go all the way outside, buddy?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a...
Think he hurt himself.
What's
Nope.
one scar more or less in this case?
Aha. Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
Eskel, chop, chop. Hey, look. There he is.
with his ever-faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up!
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here.
Well,
Maybe
the
bring some
voice
friends.
on the
How's that
believe
sound?
me was so crazy. Oh my god, no.
Lambert, believe you've had your last drink.
You're just jealous you didn't think of it first, but is that any reason to spoil it for us?
I don't have the strength to argue.
Course you don't, cream puff. Bet I could take you with
Are we
one
gonna start
finger.
fighting?
Hey, relax, Lambert.
Wanna fight? Huh? Wanna? Come on.
I'm gonna throw up on you.
Good night.
I was gonna say, he's gonna puke. We didn't make it to the bed. We kinda made it to the bed.
Damn. What a dream.
I can't be comfortable at all. Honestly, sleeping on the floor is awful. Oh, nope, it didn't work.
See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Guess your gravestone and hemlock method didn't work.
Not entirely, but I did learn something. While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Y'all gotta deal with the smell.
Strapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations.
Oh, there you go. Here we go.
Potions ready.
tools too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion. O-E-C-K Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he...
Yummy.
Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags? On it.
Gross.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. The trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
Of course I have. Thing is, we don't have a choice.
Not anymore, we don't. But we rushed it. Should have started by...
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
Geralt, maybe you oughta...
Come now, Eskel. I shan't bite you. Just do it.
We ain't a couple anymore anyway, so you're fine. Doing that for hours is probably...
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake. I don't know. Tell me a story.
Ever tell you about the time Dandelion bought me a sword?
Was that in Karak? Just after we...
Decided to take a break, yeah. My swords had disappeared, doesn't matter how. And Dandelion insisted I had to be armed. Decided he'd buy me a weapon. Came to me beaming. The truest Verolidan steel. Good price, too. So good it felt like I was stealing. Naturally, blade shattered first parry I threw.
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
Never severe. Keniatad. Nevid. Severe. Kawal. Arriva. Endir.
No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
That isn't how you do CPR.
Koal, Kaniatad.
Nevid Severe. Koal, Kaniatad. Nevid. Arriba. Endir.
Geralt, the phylactery, open it.
Kaniatad. Taran Anadir. Diz.
The fact that we kept the mittens on is very funny, because it's very dramatic with metal mitten. Yep, it's the elf that... Pretty sure? Yeah.
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An owl. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
Magic clothes.
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry.
Perfect, we can go back to Skellige. Makes sense.
I tried to protect
Magic.
her, but the curse. The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't... No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through... Do you understand?
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Havelock? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic?
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Oh my god, Lambert.
Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Damn, we level up twice. I still actually definitely changed. Yeah. Can't wear these. I think that's what I would. I feel like I want. Ooh. Good. That. All right, so bunch of yes. Ooh, damn, this new fit looks so good. That's right, before I left, I wanted to check out that. This one. Sound of my armor is very, like, very distinct. Alright. Whoa, whoa. I didn't realize that was just a straight drop down. That's cool. Gotta be a This is the red mate. Here. Yeah, I was right.
The old signal tower. It'll be nothing but a pile of rubble soon.
Ball. Ooh. Oh! Nice. The burning. Have. Fancy sword. Oh. Which one? Okay. Wow, now we're getting. Cool looking ones. Too bad. Better. There you go. Let's see. Ooh. Something. Against hybrid. There we go. Up there? Nope.
What? Lost your nerve?
Oh. Whoops. Where? It doesn't work on them. Despite being siren adjacent, it does not work on them. Oh my. What else? That. Go check that out. We should go check out the things that are around here. Maybe there's some good stuff.
The old bastion. We trained here as boys. Before the trial of the grasses.
Ouch.
How about that? Seems the bastion's haunted.
Super spider. Ah, my god. There we go. About to be like it's no longer haunted, but there's out here. Clear. Ouch. Didn't even know that was a quest. A bunch of rats. Oh. I don't know what that is. Hello? Why is there just whispering happening over here? I feel like that quest wouldn't have been completed if that was important. Actually, there's a ton of it. Hello? That's cool. Out of that armor a lot better. Why is there whispering? Oh, I wonder if no. Is that lantern? I wonder if I left it in my stash or something. I feel like I need something for that. Okay. I just had an emergency. I'm gonna have to put a pin in this, and I will have to get. Okay. I'm gonna have to pause or pin it here. We'll be back Thursday. Sorry to end it very abruptly. So sorry.